4 or 5 or maybe 6 men. They jump on me like I was made out of chocolate cake. Yeah.
Antonio, I have something that we all can agree on your map. Let's see what it is. So we are on your map here. I'm here in Holland and you are here in the UK. And it's night. And we can see stars 360 all around us. All people can see that. Do we agree on that, Antonio?
Yeah.
I hear a yes. Okay, yeah, because stars 360 around you at night is logic. Because it's dark and there are stars everywhere.
Yeah.
But there is a problem with this.
Yeah.
How can we see stars on this location? If the sun travels over the Tropic of Cancer in your model. So you understand, Antonio, this is impossible on your model. When the sun is traveling over the Tropic of Cancer. So in all models say the stars are not here at night. According to the models, the stars are here at the end of the earth. And if the sun travels over the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Cancer on your map, so how can I see stars behind this sun or this thing that gives a lot of light according to your bullshit? You understand what I point out, retard? So your sun is making circles, so at night it keeps circling, and then when it's here I can see stars behind it. This part of the earth is lit up according to your model. You understand what I point out, idiot? It's impossible. Impossible on the clay suns and impossible on your retarded map. So you all push stars on the outside of Earth, but I can see stars 360 all around me. Low stars, high stars. So how do you explain that, retard? Did I just debunk your map? That means most of the people are retarded and eat up your shit like hot cookies. Explain this, imbecile. You're supposed to be so smart, but you talk a little bit too much. Hold on, I'm going to make you trip over your own words again, piece of shit.
To augment the effect, if the sun was rotating or over the earth, or the earth rotating under the sun, then the sun would have a nice steady path in the sky, not a distorted path as we're seeing here.
So the only thing that's going to give you any actual bona fide conclusions is something that moves at a completely stable rate, like the sun.
Or the Earth rotating under the sun, then the sun would have a nice steady path in the sky, not a distorted path.
So the only thing that's going to give you any actual bona fide conclusions is something that moves at a completely stable rate, like the sun.
Then the sun would have a nice steady path in the sky, not a distorted path.
You can trip over your own words. Let's listen to that again.
Give you any actual bona fide conclusions is something that moves at a completely stable rate, like the sun.
Then the sun would have a nice steady path in the sky, not a distorted path.
Piece of shit. So you talk here about the Southern Star Trails, Antonio. Let's hear about it.
Is north. So either the actual vortex, the center, is moving across the Australian sky, which people would have noticed, or
no, nobody noticed the star trails move in the sky. They're on the same spot 365 days a year. Nobody noticed the star trails move in another direction. They always make the same circles, day in, day out. So if they are not moving, why are people everywhere in the south can film star rotations on each location? If that star rotation would move, then my North Star rotation and my star trails would be in another spot. You understand that, Antonio? So, tiny piece of shit. You're going to solve this problem I point out? You're just an idiot and a liar. If you had watched my videos, I already modeled this up years and years ago on the Cleveland's map and show to the people it was impossible. Stars circling in a dome. Well, we didn't need no dome or a shit like that, but in your model the stars are on the outside. And that is impossible if your light is doing circles and going over the Tropic of Cancer. And then you and me can see stars in the direction of the sun. Tiny liar. You are just a tiny egg whore. Better get your act together. Because you forgot the letter K in your Spanish accent. You seem to speak fluently English sometimes without any accent. Piece of shit, act whore.
If the sun was rotating, if the sun was rotating, or if the sun was rotating, if the sun was rotating, or if the sun was rotating, if the sun was rotating, or if the sun was rotating, 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 if the sun was rotating.
Pieces of shit.